Island's Claudia Jordan asking you to support a fellow Rhode Islander and check out Remi TV. That's right, Remi TV.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Maya, and you were tuned into Remi TV.
Hey you guys, your girl Tahiri, and I had an amazing time. Shout out to Remi
What's up?
TV.
It's your boy Slim 112. Hey, this is Remi TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Wyclef Jean. Y'all watching Remi TV.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy Rel from NEXT. For the best interviews, local and international, check out my girl Remi right now, right here, Remi TV. Brother, baby. Peace.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Deron from 112 checking in. You already know what it is. You watching Remi
Hey, yo,
TV.
check this out.
The
This your boy
positivity
Happy
lives.
representing infamous Small Beat. And right now you watching Remi TV.
What's going on, everybody? You're watching another episode of Remi TV. Today I have a special guest, entertainer, artist, fashion designer, and entrepreneur, TJ Soares.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you for
you
coming.
doing,
I
Remi?
appreciate it. You look nice today.
I appreciate it.
I like the orange. You know, it's matching with, it's October now, right?
Yeah.
So, well, going on to October.
Yeah, you see the clothes. I mean, I like everything to pop when I walk in the building. You know I'm in the building.
I know that's
You know
right.
what I mean? So
I know that's right. Okay.
always on some fly.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You
Get
gotta
fly.
be. You gotta
You know
be.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the fall season. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the
Yes.
perfect colors.
Yep.
Maroon's one of my favorite colors
Okay.
to wear in the fall. Olive green.
Okay.
You know, like
I
good
keep
stuff.
that in mind. I got something coming for you too.
Yeah. So where you originally from?
Meaning like where I was born at. Or,
Well, yeah, where you was born and where
so
was you
I was
raised?
born in Killeen, Texas, but I was raised in Providence. So my dad was in the Army.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was born out there. Then we moved back out here after he was done out in Texas. And then I've been here ever since. So all I know is really Providence. I've never been back to Texas. I don't know too much, you know what I mean? But I plan on going out there to rock some shows, though, eventually.
Yeah, because you know Texas is hot right now with that.
Yes,
They
yeah.
have a lot of, what's it called, like showcases and things like that for artists.
Yep. And that's what I want to go out there for. So I got a couple people out there that's plugged in with some major radio stations, and you know what I mean? So I'm just tapping in with them.
Right, and speaking of music, right?
Yes.
You have a project called Spread Love.
Yep, Spread Love, Not Hate. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, tell us a little bit about that, and do you have any features on that project from any local artists?
Yes, of course. So first off, the album Spread Love, Not Hate, like I've been told it's one of those albums. Like everybody told me it's a vibe. I worked hard on it. I took my time. I reached out. The first artist I reached out to was Crook Rock. We got the song No Stopping, which is going crazy right now. Video's doing good. We getting heavy radio play on that. And I also reached out to Jeff Liggins. He's like he's a legend out here. If you know anything about Jeffrey Osborne, and I mean that's his family, the whole Liggins family. They pretty much legends out here. And then I got Ill Will. He's another legend, hip hop legend out here. And he don't rap for everybody, so I put the call in. He said, "I got you. Tell you where you at. I'm pulling right up."
That's dope. What kind of vibe can we get from listening to that project? Like,
It's a whole
is it
vibe.
danceable?
It's everything.
It's everything?
It's everything. It's a vibe. Like at the end of the day, like I said, the No Stopping song, like everybody like said that song was crazy. Champagne and Good Vibes, crazy. One of Dante's favorite joints is Poolside. And I worked with producer HTP. I mean, he was an artist, Hollow Tip. I mean, then the other producer that I worked on it with was Master Plan. So them guys, they pretty much know me, how I work in the studio and how I like to get things done. So once I put the call in, like, look, this album that I'm gonna work on, I only want production from you two.
Right.
So we was just going back and forth, and I heard we built the masterpiece. That's what I was told.
Okay. How would you describe your style of music, and what separates you from other artists?
My style of music is, I don't say it's a style. It's just a feeling, cause I go off the feeling of the music. So when I hear the beat tells me what I should do, like from beginning to end. Then like if it breaks down at this point, I'm like, oh, I can hear the melody here, or I can do this here.
Right.
And I think what separates me is my passion. You know, like I'm not one of those artists that's just, oh, I'm gonna go in the studio today and then I'll take 2 weeks off and then trying to go back to the studio. Like, nah, this is my life. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? From the music to the fashion to the stage. And then I'm pretty sure, I think you see me perform.
Yeah.
So my energy's there. And I feel like, you know, like people's like, oh, I'm not going on after Busta Rhymes. And I ain't going on after TJ Soares, because when I get off the stage, you already know.
Confident. Okay, I see you, TJ.
Yes.
What is your creative process like? Like, do you need candles to write? Do you need quiet? Do you need to hear the beat?
Well, sometimes I do have the candles in the studio, know what I mean, but I like to have like, know what I mean, like some champagne. Like I like Bel Air, so know what I mean, I got the Bel Air in the studio. I just vibe out, make it a good vibe. I might burn some incense along with some other things, but you know what I mean. But I just have a good vibe, like in the studio. Like I just want good energy. I sometimes don't even have a lot of people in the studio with me. It might be me and the producer.
Right. Do you think it's because like people's energy could throw you off?
Yeah, that too. And then also like I just don't want to have people in the studio and they talking about stuff that I'm working. I don't care what's going on over here or who did this and or the extra stuff. Like I'm focused. I'm in straight tunnel vision. So that's how I work.
Right. Yeah. There should be some studio etiquette going on over there, right? Yeah. I understand that. What's something about the industry that shocked you, that you had to learn, that you would give off as advice to someone about this?
A lot of it is fake. Point blank. Like I mean, a lot of the people that they be fake friends. You know what I mean? They want to mess with you when you're hot, or you know what I mean, use you when you're hot, and then say some things happen, and it might be a bad look. Then they don't want to call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take the PNB Rock situation. He was going whatever he was going through. He said he was reaching out to all the artists that he used to work with, and they wasn't reaching back to him. You know what I mean? He's trying to get back to where he was, and they wasn't. You know what I mean, reaching out. So I just feel like some of it is fake, and I just trying to keep myself grounded, keep my family around me, keep my people that really believe in me, just my team. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move. So anything outside of that is just like I don't. I mean, you're questionable, like basically.
Right. Yeah, I could understand that. There was a few people that I had some experiences as well, like pulling people up. And then next, I would never hear from them again after I gave them some alley-oops, like different things. It's just different things that I learned that, people will use you, suck you dry for everything that you have, and then they act like, they did it by themselves. And we all had help to get to where we wanted to.
Every album or anybody that's famous, they got a team behind them. Even if you don't see them, there's somebody behind them. But like I was telling you off camera, people need to give you your flowers. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's so many write-ups that I read about you where they're comparing you to these to big names, to Oprah and stuff like that. You're in a Forbes magazine. Like, it's like our city needs to get behind the people that's really doing stuff. You know what I mean? That's really true with their passion. And we need to uplift them people, and you're one of the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like the hardworking people tend to get looked over, or tend to like wait till you blow. Then they want to spin the block, like Dante would say.
Right. Yeah. I think it's just the mindset of certain people. I know that everybody's not like that, but I feel like also too that maybe we have a job. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe we have a job to like school people and teach people, hey, like this is how you do it. This is how you go about certain things. This is how you win. Like with collaboration, help each other. You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, with Stanley, shout out to Stanley Hot and R.I.
Yeah, shout out to Hot and R.I.
When I first started, I didn't have a cameraman. I know that this is what I wanted to do, and I know that he wanted to do some celebrity things as well. And I said, hey, I have connects to this, and you have a camera. So how about we collaborate and do something together? And we did that for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So we helped build each other up. And that's how it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be, yep.
What are some of the celebrities that you collaborated with, and is there anyone that you haven't collaborated with that you would want to in the future?
All right, well, I did, I had some A-Rap production, like a couple of records that A-Rap did for, when I was in a group. I was in a group TNT. We worked with A-Rap Music. I also did a record with Jadakiss, Chic Luke's. We had production from, who did that production on the Jada joint? Dwayne The Rock. Dwayne The Rock, like he's actually the one that plugged us in with Jadakiss. We had went to one of the Fleet DJ conferences, and it was out in North Carolina. It was in Charlotte. And then, as you see what you said about my clothes, so we walked in a room, and this was before I even designed clothes. This is just me getting fly the way I get fly. We step in a room, dudes looking at us like, yo, like they already knew we wasn't from there. The way we move in, everybody's like we get in a section. We doing what we do when we in the club out here. So we stood out. You know what I mean? Then once Dwayne The Rock realized, oh, they from Rhode Island. Now, I mean, we started chopping it up. Next thing you know, my cousin Roy's like, yo, y'all want to do a song with Jadakiss? Like, of course, like, you know what I mean? So, and that was a good vibe too, just being in the studio with them. just watching how they work. And you tend to like, I didn't want to fan out, even though you're like, yo, that's Kiss, that's Chic. Styles P came in that day. It was just a good vibe in the studio. And then from that, we got another record with Chic Luke's, which ended up when we shot the video. They invited us back to the D Block studio where we shot the video at. So, I mean, it's just a blessing.
That is a blessing. That's an amazing opportunity that a lot of people, don't get.
Yes.
So I know it was definitely a blessing. Is there anybody else you would want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Honestly, like I'm as far as like rappers or just any in general.
Just in general, yeah.
I want to work with Justin Bieber.
That's dope.
Like that's the way I'm going in the direction that I'm going at. As far as rappers, I like Fabulous, of course. I mean, I like Fabulous. I would do something with Fabulous. Production-wise, I want to get a Dre beat. That's one of my future things, a Dr. Dre beat. I definitely would love to do that. Legendary status, yes.
How have you grown as an artist? And how do you see yourself evolving in the next 10 years?
All right, well, my growth as an artist, I feel like, so when I was in a group and just doing things coming up as a kid, you're going through the transactions of trying to figure out what you really want to do. If you're really trying to take this serious, you might, 1 foot over here, 1 foot over there. And then I had to figure out like who I am as a man, as a person, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of that. And from that point to where it's like, all right, the group thing, we didn't go our separate ways because we're family, but it's just life, things happen. As I moved forward and started recording on my own, I started finding my sound and then figuring out what I want to do. And as far as like when I started working on this album, that's why I feel like I really found my sound and the lane that I'm in. As far as like from now 5 to 10 years from now, like where I want to be like movies, more things doing clothes, because I got movie scripts right now that I'm writing.
That's dope.
I got 2 that I wrote already, and I'm working on a third one as well. But that's where I see myself, and I mean like clothes, more clothes, bigger things, movies though, definitely movies, music. Or of course, music is that's my way of life.
That's your main passion.
Yeah, that's my passion. So it's like that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm jumping into other avenues. I design clothes, so anybody want to hit me up, just to get your bag ready, and we can work.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into your fashion line. You have a podcast called Clash the Rap, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us, what can we expect to hear from that, and what type of guests do you typically have on the show?
Well, Clash the Rap podcast, that's headed by Charles Brown. He's like the main, behind the scenes. He gets everything, make sure everything's done. We got Fliz, got my brother Dante on there, and we pretty much just talk about what's going on in the world as far as hip hop. We might have like lists where we got like the top 25 hip hop artists or top 25 movies. Like we pretty much talk about everything. And then as far as guests, like we invite people that's like-minded. We just had DJ Franchise on there. We had Bad Lad on there. We're looking and working on a couple of surprises because we about to level up the whole podcast and everything. And then if you CLB, that's like it's a network. So there's other things that's gonna come out of what we're doing besides Clash too.
That's dope. I'm feeling that. Where can we catch the podcast at?
So the podcast is on YouTube. You can go on Facebook, Twitter. It's pretty much on all the like platforms that you can get.
Okay, that's dope. Now your song "No Stopping," right, got played on a popular radio station, right?
Yes.
So how did that make you feel? Like I know that was a major thing for you, right?
It was crazy because when I seen the text, and I'm like, wait, what that say? So I had to open it like, I'm like, whoa. Like I just started going crazy. Like yo, like we made like, I mean, like word, let's get it. I didn't know who to call first, like who to text, like I mean, like so it was real exciting, and I appreciated it, and I still appreciate it. Shout out to Half Pint, you know what I mean? And y'all can call up there anytime and request my song featuring Crook Rock. And the thing about that too is like when things like that happen, you tend to get people that's not really achieving the things or don't know how to go about things, and they try to throw their little shots. But I laugh it off because I'm like, at the end of the day, you should be trying to do what I'm doing instead of trying to knock what I'm doing.
Or ask for advice and
that
say,
too.
hey, I'm really feeling what you're doing. How can I go about doing this too? Instead of having that jealous or envious
Yeah,
spirit.
exactly. So, you know, I just laugh it off and keep it moving because I'm going to do what I do regardless.
Yeah, that's right. How do you plan on keeping the momentum going?
Just staying consistent. At the end of the day, it's like just being consistent, more networking. I'm not afraid to go out of Rhode Island and really go touch the people, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'll hit the road. I'm not the guy that's just, I'm popping here in my city and that's it. Like,
Right,
nah.
yeah.
It's like, it's a bigger plan. There's a whole world to see, you know what I mean? So there's a whole world that can get familiar with my music.
Right. And I know you branched off into a different lane as far as being a business owner because you have your clothing line.
Yep.
So I definitely want to get into your clothing line. Could you tell us the name of it?
Coleon
and what
Clothing.
Inspired it? What is it?
Coleon Clothing.
Coleon Clothing.
Yeah,
okay.
so we got Coleon. So everything, like Coleon, the Coleon brand is a family brand.
Oh.
So everybody, like, we're all family. Like, I got my cousins, you know what I mean? Little cousins, nieces, nephews, like, everybody's involved. So we started with Coleon Production. That was the original brand that we first started with back in maybe 1999, 2000 or something like that, around that time. Then as we started growing, we turned it into Coleon Records. Then we also got beauty products too. My little cousin Jaeda, she's in charge of that. So it's Coleon Beauty.
Wait, what kind of beauty products? Like
bed oils.
Oh, okay.
I mean, creams and stuff like that. I'll make sure you get the link so you can check it out. And then as far as the clothes, like, so when everything shut down, there was pretty much nothing to do. So I'm just in the house. I'm recording music. I wanted to teach myself how to do graphic designs. You know, you're in the house with everything. We can't go nowhere, so you're bored.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna figure out how to do graphic designs. Meaning, at first, I was just trying to learn how to do my own CD covers.
Right.
So once from there, I'm like, you know what? I think I can put this on clothes. So I started just going crazy with the designs, putting them on the clothes. I started building a website on my own. I didn't even tell none of the guys or nothing until it was basically complete. I had the whole website done. So I called my cousin Roy, and then I was like, yo, Roy, I'm gonna send you this link and this password. I'm like, I need you to hop online with me. We get on a video chat, and then I want you to see something. So he was like, all right, bet. We got on a video chat. I'm telling him step by step how to log in and everything, and I just wanted to see his face. You know what I mean? Because he's not expecting it.
Right.
We already have merch for Coleon Records. Like, we have merch and stuff like that, regular T-shirts and stuff like that. So then, when he seen it, he was like, "Yo, TJ, this is a clothing line." I said, "Exactly." And when I did the clothing line, I wanted it to pop like any other top fashion that you see, the Gucci's, the Louis, all of that. So you could sit that next to any of them, and you might think it's that until you see the tag.
Right.
And honestly, like, we was doing an interview, and one of the people that was interviewing us, she thought that what Roy had on was like some Fendi or something like that. And it's like, nah, this is us right here.
Yeah. So is the shirt you have on today, is that part of your
Everything,
line?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
it's dope. So can you show us some of the things that you brought?
All right, so we got this shirt here. See, you got the sneakers to match as well. You know, I'm not really good at the folding back, but you know, we'll get it back there. These are just a couple of the early designs that I got. We also got women's stuff. You see the jacket over here as well, the sneakers, and you see how everything comes, like official with the coat number, with the logo on it, the bags on it right here, and check this out here. This is for the ladies, and then
oh, you got
see
pants.
the tags,
Okay.
right? From the bag to the tag, that's how we rocking. I mean, so we keep everything very professional. Like the Coleon brand, we look at it as an upscale brand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like we steak, shrimp, lobster. You're not gonna get McDonald's over here.
I know that's
you know
right.
What I mean? So that's how we rocking. And
what are some of the challenges that you went through as a designer?
just trying to figure out how to get it to the people the correct way, the marketing end. And that's actually Roy's strong point, and I did learn a lot from Roy as far as like on the marketing end. So like he would just call me randomly and take me to meetings that he had, because he's already in the corporate world. He deals with marketing. So funny story is, he called me, said we're gonna go to New York. I'm like, all right, cool. We pull up to City Island. That was like my first time going to City Island.
I love City Island, especially with the seafood they got over there.
So we pull up to City Island. Know what I mean? And like, cause he always had nice cars and stuff. So we used to call one of his cars a spaceship. So we pulling up, we chilling, we in the spaceship, and then this other car pulls up. Like, I don't even know, I forgot what kind of car it was, but it was crazy. He's like, yeah, that's who we're gonna meet. So we're like, all right, bet. We get out the car, they get out, he gets out the car. I bug out, like, yo, it's Eric B. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So those are the type of meetings that he would bring me to. And that's what I picked up from him, just as far as like the marketing and how to do things the correct way, how to move the correct way.
That's dope. I love that. Can you see yourself being a designer for the long haul?
Oh yeah, of course. Like, I'm in it. Like, know what I mean? Like, I love doing this. Like, know what I mean? Like, I've been doing designs for a few people. I just actually did Dante and CJ, the Enterprise. Shout out to them. I did their shirts for their merchandise for their podcast and everything. I mean, Don't Get Emotional, tap into that too as well. I mean, that's all in the same family with The Clash and Don't Get Emotional, all on the same network. So yeah, tap into all of that as well.
That's dope. It was definitely a pleasure having you today. So before we close out, I just wanted to see if you could tell us your social media, your website, and just any place that we could reach you at and where we could see your clothing line.
All right, well, CorleoneClothing.com, that's CORLEON, clothing.com. TJ Soares 401, that's on all social media. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. It was great to have you. But before we go, we are going to watch a music video from TJ Soares, and we'll see you at the next segment of Remi TV.
Peace.
Hey, no stopping us, 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 no stopping us. Hey, no stopping us, no stopping us. This is an HTP joint. No stopping the wave when it rush.
Now I've been sipping on the rosé, celebrating life, so thankful. Eat good, now I got a plate full. King size, new crib, grateful. KK grinded, did a race too. One shot, leave you with a facial. Pussy watermelon flavor, so tasteful. Eat it up, make sure you say grace, boo. No phones or the boys might trace you. Corleone, move around like some good fellas. Came a long way from the hood fellas. My life blessed, so good fellas, yeah. My white beautiful, red carpet, killer like a funeral. New whip, old to us, but it's new to you. Proud of Kai, cause he really bought the level up. Shot fly, then you niggas do the double dutch. Stack money fan first when it come to us. Breaking up the weed, rolling up the Dutch. Say it's all love, but it's really lust. Florida, poolside, good weather. Yeah, no one does it better. Steak tips, lobster tails at the meeting. Shrimp fried rice, we eat different. Black on, wear my own shit. Corleone, we move different. Black bag like who missing? All black niggas on a crew mission. Champagne toast to the good life. Plan was to make it out the hood right. We celebrate all night. Illville, that's full life.
No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T. Hey. No stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping us, no stopping us. Hey. No stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping the wave when it rush. Oh man, damn it feel like a miracle that I'm out here living free of all the tentacles. You know, parole, probation, incarceration, baby mama drama, lame niggas hating. They locked and boxed me, but that didn't stop me. Give props to Poppy. Your boy is top 3. Oh, it's not me. Step up if you try and get your rapper, but I promise I won't let up. 98 dropped my first record on vinyl. 05 my graffiti on the contract made it final. NY to MIA on a monthly. Them guys who say I'm not hot as hella musty. Bust me, rob me, cuff me, still going. Stick around, the vibe about to be a real moment. I'm so locked into my purpose that I'll kill for it. Quote rock if they ever ask who did all this. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping T, no stopping T. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping we, no stopping we. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping me, no stopping we. No stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping me, no stopping we, no stopping us, no stopping us. No stopping K, no stopping T, no stopping the wave when it rush. Hey. No stopping us, 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 hey, 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 no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping us, no stopping the wave when it rush.
You to support a fellow Rhode Islander and check out Remi TV. That's right, Remi TV.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Maya, and you were tuned into Remi TV.